The Lagos State government recently signed a contract for the construction of the second phase of the Blue Line project from Mile 2 to Okokomaiko area of the state, and it is expected to be completed by year 2026. In a bid to give the citizens more access, the Lagos State government has noted that the construction of the Blue Line project, being handled by China Civil Engineering Construction Company, is going to be extended to the Agbara area of Ogun State. The project, which was awarded in 2023, is expected to be completed in 3 years. It will include 6 stations in Festac, Alakija, Trade Fair, Volkswagen, Lasu, and Okokomaiko, along with 3 bridges in Mazamaza, Satellite Town, and Lasu. This phase covers 14 kilometers. You will recall that Lagos, Nigeria's commercial nerve center, stood still on a particular Monday on September 4, 2023, when the government of Lagos made the first historic trip on the iconic Blue Line Rail project from Marina to Mile 2. It was a dream come true for the government and the people of Lagos State. Late Lateef Jakonde had envisioned the ambitious project to ease the gridlock of the ever-growing Lagos population, but the military junta of Muhammadu Buhari thwarted the plan at the return of the Fourth Republic in 1999. The then government of Lagos revisited the BOST project and put machinery in place, with successive governments advancing the project. The government of Lagos has been expanding frontiers of development of Lagos State in many fronts, especially the delivery of the Lagos Blue Line first phase and the Lagos Red Line. Lagos is the first subnational government in Africa to solely undertake such a gigantic project without assistance from the national government. It took about 40 years for the Lagos Blue Line to come to fruition. It was conceived by the first civilian governor of the state in 1983. The project became a reality 20 years later due to effort from successive governments. Recall that during the administration of former governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji Fashola, construction of the 27 kilometers rail started with the award of the contract, including the design and development of the rail infrastructure. The construction was to be done in phases. The first phase of the project, which spans Marina to Mile 2, has been completed, while the second phase of the project, which covers Mile 2 to Okokomaiko, is currently being constructed, and when completed, it will take about 35 minutes to complete an end-to-end trip on the Blue Line with a total of 13 stops and stations. The first phase spans about 13 kilometers with 5 stop stations, namely Marina, National Theatre, Igomu, Alaba, and Mile 2, while the phase 2 stands to be 27 kilometers, extending the tracks to Okokomaiko. On completion, the entire 27 kilometers will convey roughly 500,000 passengers daily, with the initial phase taking an estimated number of 250,000 passengers daily. Each train is made up of 4 coaches, which will comfortably accommodate about 180 passengers. According to the design, Nigeria's maiden intra-state metro line, the light rail project, is color-coded. There is the Blue Line, which is what we are talking about, which runs from Marina to Okokomaiko, the Red Line from Agbado to Marina, the Purple Line, Redeem to Ojo, Yellow Line, Ota to Ido, Brown Line, Mile 2 to Marina, Orange Line, Redeem to Marina, and Green Line, Marina to Lekki. Of all these lines, it is only the Red Line and the Blue Line that are currently receiving attention. The government of Lagos State has made significant strides in implementing an integrated transportation network for commuting around the state, the BRT for road transport, rail mass transit program for rails, and the state's ferries for waterways. First phase of the Blue Line, since its commercial launch in September, has moved about 400,000 passengers as at November 2023. So far, the system has moved close to 1 million passengers since its inception. The second phase of the construction of the Blue Line, extending from Mile 2 to Okoko, as earlier stated, is underway with an expected completion date of 2027. The government of Lagos disclosed that the combined cost of the Blue and the Red Line surpasses 100 billion naira. The Blue Line, initially projected for completion by 2011, has faced delays primarily due to funding challenges. Recently, before the commencement of the execution of the second phase of the Blue Line, the government of Lagos actually took a trip to China to finalize the purchase of 6 additional sets of rolling stock for both the Blue and Red Lines. These are currently being retrofitted for intrastate travel, which will boost the number of daily passenger trips. Before the commencement of the construction of the second phase of the Blue Line, the government emphasized that the Lagos Blue Rail Line mass transit isn't just about improving the city's mobility, it is also about reshaping the urban landscape and setting a new pace for development in Lagos. The government reiterated that the project was a crucial part of the ongoing effort to reshape the city's mobility, open doors to opportunities, and set a new pace for development by connecting critical points across Lagos. Allocating resources to railway infrastructure serves as a lasting remedy for urban congestion. The implementation of the project mirrors international standards, positioning Lagos as a city embracing progressive approaches to sustainable urban development. The Lagos Rail Line is a positive step for the entire business community, particularly for businesses along the trade fair Okokomaiko to Badagry axis. The continuation of the construction of the second phase of the Blue Rail Line project comes as an accompaniment of the ambitious construction and expansion of the Lagos-Badagry Expressway from 4 to 10-lane regional road. In the estimation of Lagos residents and other keen watchers of the project, the completion of the rail line promises a new lease of life and improved standard of living for residents living along the rail route. There will be growth of businesses and sundry economic activities and increased revenue for the government. The combination of the first and second phase of the Lagos Blue Line is certain to impact the citizens monumentally. It will reduce traffic congestion, stimulate growth and development, and also create jobs opportunities for a lot of people. Additionally, the project is expected to improve the image of public transportation, increase travel efficiency and workers' productivity. It will also improve the quality of the environment, air and life, and it is also expected to cut down the traffic congestion within those areas by 100%. Commuting from Mile 2 to Okokomaiko is a nightmare in terms of cost and risk, which is why the construction and completion of the Lagos Blue Rail Line would mean reconnection with the larger Lagos society and commuting to the city center. It will also mean moving faster, cheaper, and safer. By its nature and design, the provision of infrastructure opens up communities and creates wealth for the residents and government alike. One of the things building infrastructure brings to an environment is change in the faculty of the people. Many areas along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway can be categorized as urban slum. Even the prime neighborhoods like Victoria Island and Lekki are a mixture of shanties and cities. Overall, the economic importance of the construction of the second phase of the Lagos Blue Rail Line cannot be overemphasized. The project would not only promote regional trade but also the development of sundry businesses along the route. With the successful commencement of the construction of the second phase of the Lagos Blue Rail Line, Lagos has become the first subnational government in Africa to fund and deliver a rail system from the state's balance sheet. The construction of the second phase of the project comes with enormous benefit to the state and the citizens alike. Also, the electricity power rail system, unified payment system or cowrie card, all standard cards that are automated, fitted with audio and visual communication system and speedometer to deter speed above 80 km/h are examples of the integration of technology to the project aimed towards making Lagos a smart city. The Blue Line stands out as a public infrastructure that is positively transforming the lives of Lagosians. Currently, works on the second phase of the Lagos Blue Rail Line is actually going on at a fast pace as piling is going on, the bridges are being constructed, and a lot more is happening in that axis. Guys, if you love this project, kindly do well to drop your honest comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think about the project. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.